Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're doing what if Donald Trump ran in 2016 as a Democrat, and today we have Ted Cruz versus Donald Trump also as well. So for the vice presidents, Ted Cruz is vice president. Well, he already announced it as Carly Fiorina back in February before he dropped out, and Donald Trump's vice president. It took me a little bit, and then I turned to the 2020 Democratic candidates. I thought, who could replace Mike Pence, a state that many people are expecting to go blue, or at least expecting to go blue in 2016. He picked Pence, so people are going to expect the state to go red. Why not pick Steve Bullock? The guy won 3 elections in a red state, so yeah, he's a perfect pick for Donald Trump. So let's start filling in the map. This is weird. Donald Trump's going to win the West Coast. It's so weird to say. As well as Nevada. I can see him beating out Cruz in Nevada. He's going to win Hawaii. Obviously, those are safe Democratic states. Alaska is going to go to Ted Cruz. And you know what? I wasn't going to do this, but I feel like I kind of have to. So let's do that. Trump's going to win Nevada by a likely margin. Cruz is going to win the state of Arizona by tilt margins. I think Trump's going to almost win the state, but it's not going to do anything. Utah is going to go to Ted Cruz. Idaho and Wyoming is going to go to Cruz as well. But since Bullock is on the ticket, and the main reason, one of the biggest reasons why Trump won Nevada is because Pence is on the ballot. I don't like taking vice presidents into consideration. 9 times out of 10 they don't do anything. But in 2016, Trump won Indiana for multiple reasons. But one of the reasons is because he had Pence on the ticket, and he's going to win Montana by a lead margin. Now, Bullock was really the only Democrat I thought of, to be honest with you. I couldn't think of anybody else. I don't see him picking Sanders, Clinton, or O'Malley. I really don't. Or Webb, especially not Webb. All right. Now, Colorado, I believe Colorado is going to go to Cruz by tilt margins. He was beating out Clinton. But in polls, Cruz was beating Clinton in the state of Colorado. I don't know by how many points, but he was still beating out Clinton. Now, I don't know if Trump is going to continue with the wall thing as a Democrat. I don't think so, but either way, I think he's going to win New Mexico by tilt margins. I don't think he's going to have enough of appeal to the Latino voters in New Mexico as Cruz will, but I think he'll still edge out in the state. Now let's start filling in our red wall. Cruz is going to win Texas by a likely margin. I think Trump's going to win Nebraska's 2nd district by a tilt margin. Now, remember, if I put something as tilt, I'm meaning it could go either way, so don't get your fucking panties in a twist. Montana, Trump's going to win that by safe margins. Iowa, I really do believe it's going to tilt in Donald Trump's column. There's a big reason why the Rust Belt states voted for Trump over Clinton. That's because she says she's going to put the coal workers out of business. Even if Trump is a Democrat, he's not going to fight against the fossil fuel industry as a bunch of Democrats are. He's going to be like Steve Bullock. He is a conservative Democrat. Let's fill out the rest of this. Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Georgia's I actually believe Cruz will win Georgia by a likely margin, but it's not really going to change anything. South Carolina, going to go to Cruz. North Carolina, I do believe, will tilt in Trump's column. Excuse me, I'll have a burp. The support the Trump got over Cruz in North Carolina back in the primaries shows that Trump is going to win the state even if he runs as a Democrat. I'm not touching Florida yet. Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, safe states. Virginia, that is most likely going to be a safe state for Donald Trump. Yeah. Don't answer buts, mate. The Rust Belt, I could actually see Donald Trump winning the Rust Belt by likely margins. Ohio, maybe a lean margin. Actually, a tilt margin would be like Iowa. I could see, Ohio and Iowa were on the brink of a red wave, but I still think Trump could narrowly edge out in the states. Cruz is going to win the state of Indiana by, a safe margin. Since Pence is not on the ticket, Trump's not going to have a chance of winning in this state, so there's not really a thing there. Indiana is a traditionally red state. The ideals Cruz had is going to resonate with the Indiana voters, so Cruz is going to win the state. You know what? I might as well fill in Florida. I think Cruz is going to narrowly win Florida by a tilt margin. Again, just like Ohio and Iowa, it was going to experience a red wave soon, and I think it's going to narrowly edge out for Cruz. And we might have a two-coast to call situation like in the year 2000 election, but it won't go on to where it has the Supreme Court. It'll probably be called the same time the North Carolina gubernatorial election will be called. So, a couple weeks after the election's over. But, you know, let's see if that'll actually do with it. Now, we have our New England states. Let's fill those nice things in. Yes, yes, yes. Donald Trump has won the election. So, even if Florida went to Trump, it doesn't matter. All of Maine is probably going to go to Trump. Maine's 2nd district was just like Ohio and Iowa. We're going to experience a red wave, but Trump is going to edge out in the state by huge margins. New Hampshire, I think Trump will win that narrowly by like a tilt. Is that okay? Tilt margins for Trumpster as well. This is the final electoral map. Donald Trump with 313 electoral votes to Ted Cruz is 225. Now, a lot of you are going to say, why Montana? Just like in the Bullock video, Trump Bullock video. If Bullock is on a ticket, he's gonna win Montana. And Bullock was the only person I could think of that Trump would pick as his vice president if he was a Democrat. I am not shitting you, okay? He's the only person I thought of. And since Trump won the state of Indiana because of most likely Pence, the biggest reason is of Pence, then he's going to win Montana for that same exact reason. I might be saying, what about 2020? Well, some video, this is definitely getting a follow-up, but that's going to have to happen after the 2020 election, or at least the primary, because I don't know if Bill Weld is really going to get, I don't know if Mark Sanford, I think that's his name, I don't know if he'll enter the race. I don't think he will, but this is being recorded like a week before his decision is supposed to be made. The Wikipedia says his decision is expected by August 14th. It's August 7th. So, for the people in the comments, tell me, did he enter the race? Since this is being released in September. I know, right? Shocking. And now you might be saying, why would I thought? Hold on, let me try to stay. He wouldn't pick Carly Fiorina as his vice president. Probably pick John Kasich or Jeb Bush. He already confirmed he was going to pick Carly Fiorina before he dropped out of the race. So yeah, kind of got you there. But and you also might be saying, how can Trump lose states like Colorado or Arizona or Florida since he had such a huge support there? Well, again, he won Florida by a lean margin. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I looked at that son of a bitch of a map. Arizona, I'm pretty sure he won it by a safe margin. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway. I don't know what else. I'll answer any questions y'all have. Like I always do. But this is the Cataclysm saying, peace.